Hello, everybody. This is Noel, the Red Devil here. We are here for Liverpool versus Manchester United. And the team news is in, but just firstly to say that the captain for today is Scott McTominay. Now, some people will be happy about that, but as you can tell by my tone, I'm not really happy about that. Why not give it to Varane? So the team news anyway is Onana, Amrabat, Højlund, Garnacho, Varane, Delo, Anthony, Shaw, Evans, Mainu, and McTominay. The subs are Bannister, Kembuala, Reguilon, Wan-Bissaka, Gore, Hannibal, Pellistri, Van der Beek, and Marcus Rashford all on the bench. What do you think of the team news? Is this the team to beat Liverpool? Last night, a couple of Man United fans were asking who they believed would win this game today. A lot of fans think that we're going to lose this game and lose it heavily. I'm not so sure, to be quite honest. I know with all the madness of the season and everything that's happened in the Champions League and stuff like that, and their performances in the league haven't been great. But that performance against Chelsea, to me, you know, even though Chelsea were so bad, and they were bad, we showed that we could put the pressure on. We showed that we can play football. Now, for me, I'm just going to say this. We're out of the Champions League. We're out of Europe now. These players cannot use the scheduling as an excuse anymore. So they're out of the League Cup and they're out of the Champions League. So they've got the league to concentrate on now. And obviously we will have an FA Cup tie. We'll see what happens with that run. But we've got less fixtures now. And these players have been crying and moaning about the fixture list, the intensity of training and all of this. Well, after being knocked out of the Champions League now, guys, you have no excuse going forward. So the excuses that you have used are not going to wash with Manchester United fans now. You have put yourselves in a position now where you have to go out now and perform. Okay, it's as simple as that. I'm not going to be taking any more excuses from these players. You have no more excuses. The excuses have all dried up now. The bottom line is you go out there and you perform against Liverpool, right? Apparently as well, we haven't scored a goal in Anfield in, what was it? Someone said 5 years or something, right? So these players have an uphill struggle today. There's no Bruno Fernandes in the team because obviously he's suspended. So it's up to players there now to prove that they have what it takes to play for this club, because as far as most of us are concerned, none of these lads have what it takes to wear the Manchester United jersey at the moment. So, the excuses for me are done. They're done. I don't want to hear any more excuses from these players now. It's time for you players to perform, and stop trying to throw this manager under a bus who in 18 months had transformed this club and got you guys playing. And for some weird reason, some of you are not pulling you away, and some of you aren't pulling you away. No matter what comes out of the dressing room, you are behind the manager. Some in there are selfish and are thinking of themselves, right? None of these excuses are going to wash with us now. As I said, you've got less fixtures now, and Liverpool should be the game now where we see you guys now play as our best football. It's as simple as that. I'm not taking any more excuses from you players anymore. You have thrown several managers under the bus, some of yous, and I'm not tolerating it anymore. I'm not saying Eric Ten Hag hasn't made any mistakes, because he certainly fucking has, right? Now, he was making mistakes last season, but last season he was learning very quickly from the mistakes that he made. This year, now, look, there's a couple of factors to why he hasn't changed it up and brought in certain players. Look, we do have a lot of injuries, but we're not the only club with a lot of injuries. But I do think personally, it have been very unlucky with injury suspensions and stuff like that. And then you've got players like Sancho, who refuse to play for the manager because he's a big fucking weak crybaby, right? Okay, so I'm sick of this. The players are not going to blame another manager, as far as I'm concerned. You cannot repeat the same mistakes over and over again and expect different results. That's a sign of fucking stupidity, madness, or whatever you want to call it, right? The bottom line is the manager is not the issue here, right? And instead of sacking managers, why not we start fucking sacking or fining these players for not doing the jersey justice? Why does that always have to be the manager that pays, when we can clearly see that there are some players out there that are not pulling their weight or their effort, right? Why aren't players like Sancho and other players that are not giving it at all not fined on a weekly basis until they fucking get their act together, right? On paper, we actually have a decent team. Decent. Not great team, not very good team. We have a decent team, right? There are certain players that I'd move on, but there are around 3 or 4 players that you could keep in this team and build a new team around quite easily, right? Quite easily. Now, if players like Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay are willing to stay at this club, but are willing to be squad players, I would keep them, because they would make our squad stronger. We go out and get a first choice. We go out and buy 2 first choice centre backs and a central midfield player. We also need another CDM as well. We need another striker. And our wingers, Garnacho is doing very well at the moment. But remember, he's still a developing player, right? Anthony, we've paid a lot of money for him. Now, in recent games, he has stepped up a bit, but it's still not good enough. So we're going to have to look at that as well. We're going to have to look at our forward positions, because I think some of these players that are in the forward positions just are not cutting it at this club. And that would include Marcus Rashford, right? Marcus Rashford in a Manchester United jersey has had 2 good seasons under his belt. 2. Right? How long is he at the club? He's had 2 good seasons, right? He's 26 now, or whatever, how old he is. 25, 26 now, right? He should be in his prime right now. Now, last season, when his contract and all of this, when people were worried whether he was going to re-sign or not, he showed his best form, right? And this season, it looks like, and I'm being honest, his attitude stinks to me. But he's not the only one, right? Rashford does be made a scapegoat for a lot of our fans, but I'm not going to hide from the fact that he's not pulling his weight. He, more than anybody else, him, McTominay, Players like that have come through our youth system should know what it means to wear that jersey and to represent that badge. And can anybody honestly say that Marcus Rashford is representing the Manchester United fans, the badge, and the club with distinction? I don't think so. I don't think so. But he's not the only player. We have deep-rooted issues in this club, right? When PSG came in for Marcus Rashford, we should have sold him, right? We need to clear out some of these players. Unfortunately, I'm being honest, I think Rashford would rather play somewhere else. I think he's so disillusioned with the club and the direction and what these owners have done to the club. I think he's just gotten to the stage where he's like, well, if they're not going to bother improve us, why should I bother? The club is crumbling around them. The training facilities are probably the worst in the Premier League, according to some people out there with knowledge, right? These are the conditions that these players are working under, right? And a lot of them have probably thrown in the towel. But that's worse in my opinion, because don't throw in the towel. Go and show these out. Give it everything. It's at least if the fans see you giving everything, right? And even if you still lose the game, we'd be like, okay, fair enough. You gave it your all, but you came up short this week. But the fact is, week in, week out, we see players, not all, but we see players and different players in different games just giving up. Just giving up. And that's not good enough. It's not good enough. Not anymore. Not anymore. The time for excuses, as far as I'm concerned, are over. The time for hiding behind managers and blaming managers for poor performances is over. Eric Ten Hag, yes, has made mistakes, and Eric Ten Hag, to me, really needs to understand, if he thinks these players are behind him, right? They threw a club legend under the bus in Ollie. Now, I never thought Ollie was the manager that we needed, but he came in, and when he did come in, he gave us that good feel factor again. But that's all he gave us. But he did give us a brief moment where we thought we had our club back, right? And these very same players, some of them, gave up on that manager, right? Now, the match has already kicked off, folks. So just give me a second, because I'm just having a quick smoke. So right now, as you can imagine, United are defending already, and it looks like it's a corner. It's a Liverpool. Delow there giving high fives everywhere, but like he was responsible for some of the goals we conceded as well. I mean, some of these players need to be moved on. Remember, the manager is, though, he does have a lot of players there that shouldn't be still there, and this is why, for now, the manager will, in my opinion, get the time that he needs, because I'm not in favour of sacking him. You can't keep sacking managers. Amrabat now is just after giving away a free kick, guys. Just hang on. I just want to have this smoke, right? But the team news, as I said, is there. But let's see how well we do against Liverpool, because nobody's talking about Liverpool. It is a lot of people are saying a team in transition. But I think over the last couple of weeks and months, they've really stepped it up. And I think Liverpool, everybody's talking about Arsenal and Aston Villa and all of these other teams, but never rule out Liverpool, under Jurgen Klopp. I hate to say it, but it's fucking true. Right, just ready, folks. Couple of more puffs and I'll knock the camera on. I've got me coffee as well, so I have everything ready. Right. Here we go. Right, there we go. My haircut is getting cut now, because, it's getting ridiculous. Now here they go. I mean, we're very slow at clearing the ball. Come on, lads. But Jurgen Klopp always looks worried when he plays United because, and Pep did at one time as well, because no matter how bad we were, we'd always seem to do something against these teams. But lately, that hasn't been the case. But I hope. Look, I'm not expecting us to beat them, but it would be nice if we put in a performance, you know. Amrabat, you need to be doing better than that. Amrabat just tackles on the ball. I don't like him. I've been saying it the last few games, man. Amrabat shouldn't even be playing for us. He's not Manchester United quality. This is the problem. And then people and fans want to blame the manager. Like, how can you blame the manager when he's not being given the money and he has to resort to bringing in loan players? Reguilon as well, like. So now the manager will get time for me. This manager will get time because in 18 months he won us a trophy. We should have went on and actually won a lot more than what we ended up winning. We should have won the Europa League. We should have done better there. And in the FA Cup, look, the FA Cup was always going to be a toss-up, but City were always heavy favourites because us going into that, we had injuries as well, and our form had dipped. The fact that we even managed to get back into that game, you know, so you have to analyze these things properly and not let emotion take up. But I don't like this shit with the goalkeeper. Can you just kick the ball up, Onana? See, this is the problem we have. We're getting fucking screwed here. Get Amrabat off. Already I want him off. Will you just stop getting the goalkeeper to play the ball out anyway? It's fucking obvious that he's shite at it. Why'd you keep getting him to do it, Eric? See again. What are you doing this for? Just kick the fucking ball up. Then he does it. Just do that. At least get the ball up the fucking park. Look at Amrabat again. Where do we get this chap from? Come on. Anthony. I hate playing them. I bloody hate it. Even when we had great teams, I just hate them. Man, I'll never forget that 7-0 as long as I live. And a lot of Liverpool fans will be loving that. But it was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. I was gutted. I had no words, man. I just don't want it to turn out like that. All right, come on, lads. Wow. It's the biggest attendance for Liverpool in this fixture at home since 1949. The highest attendance they've had for a Man United Liverpool game since 1949. Just goes to show you the pull this game still has, even though people consider us rubbish. Oh, Nana is a disaster. He just doesn't look comfortable on the ball. I think he makes the I think he just makes the defenders nervous, just like De Gea used to do. But you know what? De Gea to me right now is the better goalkeeper. Uh, Onana will get there. He will. I have faith in him. I think he will. He's too good of a goalkeeper to just completely collapse. But I have seen in United's past before world class goalkeepers come, they put that jersey on. And I think it's the same with a lot of players on that pitch. I think that's what it is. I think the jersey is too big for them. It's bleeding freezing. I wanted to put me Rick and Morty thing on, but and come on, United. Come on, lads. Say, well done, Luke. What a ball by Manu. Go on. Go on. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, Garnacho. It's all right, lads. Come on. Chin up. Chin up. Kobe just looks so relaxed on the ball, though. I just feel if we gave him the ball a little bit more, he's a calming influence on this team. Here we go. No way. That wasn't even a free kick anyway. Referee playing advantage for a great tackle. I agree. That's why these matches are so unpredictable. When the derby game comes up, you have to throw form out the window. It's that all goes out the window. Go on, Highland. Well done. Kept the ball nice. Anthony looks sharp. I will say that he's not. I don't think he's lit the world on fire since he's joined us, but he is looking. He's looking sharp. I'd like him to bang in a couple of goals just because I think it'll give him a bit more confidence. Go on. See, Amrabat again. Amrabat again. Well, like, what was that ball? He's absolutely awful. We better not sign him. We better not sign him. He's not good enough. I'm glad he's on loan. Do you know what? When it didn't get him, didn't buy him, I was actually pissed because I thought, yeah, he's a decent player, what we saw in the World Cup. But I'm so glad we got him on loan now because I could see he is just not good enough. Every time he gets the ball, right, he never looks forward. The ball goes side to side, or he does a 180, right, and then he passes the ball back, or he'll miss kick it. He's just awful. Do you know what people say, about Donny Van? Do you know what? I'd rather Donny Van der Beek on the fucking on the team. I'd rather him over Amrabat. Give Donny a fucking go. I know he's leaving, but you put him on the fucking pitch. Amrabat. Get the. But so far, 16 minutes approaching. It's they haven't carved us open, so I suppose that's something. But again, I'll say I don't think Liverpool are as strong as they were over the years. I don't think City are. I don't think Arsenal are either, believe it or not. You know, look at Villa's. Look at Villa all of a sudden. You know, they've got a decent fucking squad there. You know, Tottenham winning again. You know, it's going to be hard. But in fairness, a couple of wins over this Christmas period will be. Here we go. Come on, United. What a ball. Well done, Scott. Oh, 10. Well, Onana. Our goalkeeper is shocking. They will score against us. It's just how we're going to react. I'd like us to score first, though. Oh, man. Nice. Garnacho, you need to be cleared in that. You need to be hitting that ball harder. You need to be clearing it. Come on, boys. Get your act together. Surely the manager could say that Amrabat is an issue here. He is. I'm telling you now. He's a bloody liability, man. And the goalkeeper is just. Oh, no, you just need. Is he going to the AFCON? Because I think it's about time we give this other goalkeeper that we bought a go. Right. Liverpool with an. Liverpool just. Oh, man. Well done. That's it. Now, come on. That's it. Go on. Go on. Put the pressure on. He's going to score. Here it is. Right, Eric. They just keep pinning us back. It's absolutely horrible, man. This, I just don't do that, silly lads. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. How long does it take you to clear a fucking ball? Will you get it out? Go on, Anthony. I don't really care if it's mostly Liverpool, right? I just want to see that fucking score. Liverpool to stay nil, right? Well done on Anna. On Anna doing a little bit of skill there. But listen, mate, I don't know what's up with you, but I actually you're a good goalkeeper. I just don't know what's happened you at our club, but come on, we need you more than ever, man. Go on, Garnacho. Go on, Garnacho. Free kick, ref. Referee. I don't know. I just don't know. It's very hard to predict because I look Liverpool are dominating, but we're not doing too. They're not carving us open. There, go on, Luke. That's it, Luke. Go on. See, we need more of this. If we get more of this, we just need a bit more. Ref. Ah, you shoulder. Oh my god. Straight into the ribs by Darwin Nunes in an elbow. But he gets a yellow for any. Well, he didn't get a yellow for that. I think he got a yellow for kicking the ball away. So if that's one offence, and then he does that, surely he should be sent off. I mean, I'm looking for Arton at this stage. I'm like, but still, if you're going by the rules, he kicks the ball away. That's an automatic yellow card. He shoulder barges Johnny Evans in the chest. So if that's not a bookable offence, then why did I see today in the Aston Villa game a red card for the same sort of thing? There, they're shaking hands. It's all good, man. Will you leave it alone? It's I don't mind the games getting physical and there being a bit of argy bargy. That's what makes derbies good. Like the Aston Villa game as well. Like I mean, it got a bit, but there was a lot of handbags. But then the commentators were saying there's going to be loads of fines here. I was like, let it go, man. It was a fucking great game to watch. Right, come on. You know, the way I look at it is this way: is that for me, there's more pressure on Liverpool to win this game because of our form. So the longer it goes on, maybe the more nervous they get. I mean, for me, the perfect end to this fucking derby is the last minute of stoppage time, and United get a corner and score, and we win the game 1-0, right? Because number one, it'll shut a lot of people up. Number two, nobody would be expecting us to win this game. And to me, I think this result, I keep saying it, but this, if you're a Man United player and you beat Liverpool in their own backyard, if that doesn't give you confidence to move forward in the next few games, then nothing will. So I would like to see a last minute winner. Seriously. For once, I've believed a lot of went against us this season. I would just like us to have a bit of luck here. And on top of that as well, shut Liverpool fans up as well. You know, we haven't been able to stick it to Liverpool fans. They still bang on about the 7-0. That's what I mean. Even the commentators are saying there, the ref is letting a lot of these so-called tackles go or fouls go because they're not really fouls. He's trying to let the game flow. Uh, Michael Oliver gets stick, but he's probably one of the few referees. Yeah, he's given decisions against us as well. But I think overall he's a fair ref, and he won't get sucked into the nonsense. So we needed a ref like that. Of course, it's always a derby, and there's always a chance of a red card or two. Oh, it'd be just great if like, cause see, Allison is out of his box now. I would just love to see something like that happen, and we just get the ball over his head somehow and score. Go on, this. Yeah, it's a free, and it is a yellow. See, I can admit when United players get it wrong. I just hope the refs the game the way he's refing it because I like it. Because if Liverpool players do the same, then we know it's going to be a yellow. Do you know? I just can't wait until we have a full team just to see if we are as bad as everybody thinks, or is it a missing players? Scott McTominay needs to be doing better there, though. Come on, man, you do it for Scotland. I don't care if you scored a few goals for us. You need to be playing well as well. Garnacho should have done better here, but this is their chance. That's one thing I will say. Commentators have picked up on it as well, though. We are very organised so far. Saying, oh, what a save by Onana! Leave it. Ah, Anthony, you need to be doing better there. When you get the ball there, you need to be holding it up, buddy. Come on. See, that time Varane gave the ball to Evans. Evans gives a perfectly good ball to Anthony, but he mistouches it and loses it. And then he has to be doing better there. Go on. Yeah, United fans are chanting a little bit. They've got every right to it. 0-0 still. Everybody's expecting United to lose this game. The only two players that are worrying me in this performance so far are the goalkeeper and Amrabat. Other than that, the rest of the players seem to be doing their jobs. Scott, he's the captain. I think he needs to be doing a little bit more than what he's doing, though. But yeah, Scott is so unpredictable. You don't know what you're going to get from him. Garnacho will come. Garnacho has come good for us, but Garnacho was going to be a player for us. Uh, it's just a pity that, right now we have to rely on a player like him to produce a bit of magic for us. It shouldn't be left to our young shoulders. And poor Ramos, you know, I do believe we got a great striker there, but we should have brought in Harry Kane or someone like that. I wasn't in favour of it, but now looking at it, you got to say that two strikers were needed. Evans has done well. He's after getting a few knocks though. But again, if we analyse the whole thing, we should be bringing a player like Johnny Evans back into the squad after he left. We got rid of him for a reason. Amrabat again. Amrabat again. He's just a fucking clown. He's just a clown. Look, he's pulling back. He's a clown. He's a clown. Then you're a clown. He's an absolute clown. He shouldn't even be playing for us. Sorry, I'm not going to hide me disdain for some of these players that are playing for us anymore. Right? He shouldn't be playing for us. Absolute joke. Highland that needs to be doing much better there as well. See, again, though, he's only a young kid. I think people forget that. United fans just trying to encourage the players. Amrabat again. He's a clown. Just get him off. I mean, I don't know how many times we need to actually say it about that player. He shouldn't even be playing for us, man. Everything he does, it's just off. He passes the ball, it's a crap pass. He tackles the ball, it just bounces off him and it sets up a nice ball to the opposition. Right? He heads the ball, it's too hard. Best thing about it is, though, there hasn't been really many stoppages this half or injuries, so there shouldn't be much added on when we get to the 45th minute mark. Get them in. See, this is where I have a problem with this manager, and it's the only thing that I have an issue with. Is there a certain time, even at half time, you should make the subs that you need to make, and sometimes he's made mistakes in that by bringing on the wrong players or taking off the wrong players. But yeah, Anfield is quiet. Anfield is quiet, which serves us well, man. Serve us well. Again, he kicks the ball out. This goalkeeper that we have is supposed to be the best that passes out under pressure, uh, playing it to players' feet, and yet all he does is knock the ball out all the time. And you see, the strange thing is, I've seen what he done at Inter. It's mad. Maybe he had more time in the Italian league. I don't know, but there's Amrabat again. He I'll just lob me head on it. No real conviction. Go on, Garnacho. Oh, fucking hell, it's freezing. I mean, it's so cold that the earphones won't stay in my ears now, even though I've got the right set that happens. Again, Onana's distribution is absolutely fucking awful. Awful. Amrabat again pushing players like he's on a yellow as it is. Like right, come on, get a sucker punch goal, maybe. We just can't keep the ball in. We get a throw and we throw it and then it goes out. But Jurgen Klopp is not happy with Garnacho, and I don't know why you're not happy with Garnacho. Salah fouled him. Like you need, see, when it doesn't go right for Liverpool or Manchester City, yeah, the managers start becoming. They're all nice and you know the sun or butter wouldn't melt in their mouth. But as soon as it starts going wrong or bad for them, then you see their true colours. Oh, here we go, though. This is their chance. Fucking hell. What was that? No. Get Amrabat. I've just got this horrible feeling he's getting a red card. I really do. The manager has to get him up because I'm really, 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 really got a sick feeling in my stomach that he's going to get a red card. Defensively in this first half, I have to say we've done well, but we're doing nothing in the forward areas right now. Garnacho has had a few little moments. Anthony not really doing that, and he looked sharp at the start, but he's non-existent right now. But he is again. He's getting back into good defensive positions, like a lot of our players. They're defending well. The problem is we're showing absolutely nothing going forward. Amrabat got it's a yellow card for Endo. Amrabat got a boot in the face. But you see, why can't we get more of that from you? You know, see that you put your head in, fair play to you. I'll give you that. Man, you put your head right in there. Right. Come on. Half time. Absolutely awful, that free kick. Right, camera off. You know the deal, the score. But it's Manchester United nil. I should say Liverpool nil, Manchester United nil. United defensively have kept their shape and have played well. But going forward, absolutely rubbish. But you see, this is what happens when you don't fully back your manager. This is what happens when you just buy one striker instead of two. But I won't be surprised though if Eric Ten Hag brings off Hoyland and maybe puts Rashford through the middle. Because you can't take Garnacho off. Because Garnacho could still produce. The problem that we have right now is even when Garnacho gets the ball, he's being kind of marked out of the game. Hoyland is not getting the ball. He's being marked out of the game. Anthony, he's had a little bit of joy, but again, Liverpool are also doing well defensively. First 15 minutes, Liverpool were definitely on top. They had the crowd behind them. But for the last half hour, we've kept Anfield quiet. We did have an opportunity right at the end of the half, but again, with everything that United do, just a poor delivery into the box for the free kick, and of course, then it half time. So, as I said, if you're a United fan, there's nothing else you can really say except, we've kept a clean sheet at half time. Um, Now, the danger for United is obviously Liverpool come out in the second half and, repeat the first 15 minutes. Now, if we can survive that and do exactly the same thing, but be a bit more of an attacking threat, maybe we can nick this. So we'll see if the manager makes any changes. I would. I don't think Amrabat should be still on the pitch, but so it's still been a interesting game to watch. It's not like derbies of the past, of course, but it's a fascinating watch. It's a fascinating watch. I would say that Eric Ten Hag has got his tactics pretty much spot on in this first half, but it's always with United, second half performance is where now I have to see United, you know, improve. I do believe if we do, this Liverpool team is there for the taking. They really are. They've been poor as well uh, with their domination of the ball, partly to do with the fact that we've slowed them completely down. Because Liverpool like to play fast pace, but we've kept them at a snail's pace. Because we're getting into a lot of positions. There's not many passes for the Liverpool. They can't do their passes that they normally do because the United lads are well drilled. Unfortunately for us, as I said, it's that whole fact that we don't seem to be able to do it up the forward line. So it'll be interesting to see what Eric Ten Hag does. But look, we were all dreading this game after the Champions League performance. A lot of United fans were dreading this game. And while there's still another half of football to go, I think United fans could be and can be relatively pleased with the first half. Of course, we will never be happy with the fact that United are so defensive because we want them to be attacking and stuff. But we just don't have the players right now, and that's the bottom line. That is. So I think I'll top up my coffee. Right. Let's top up my coffee and we'll get ready for this second half. Sorry, Now, okay. Ooh, it's getting a bit nippy. Nippy, nippy, nippy. Do, 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 do. Right. 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 My kettle has boiled. Jorgen Fla. Jorgen Fla. Oh, yes. Ooh. Right. We are ready to get ready for the second half. Oh, lads, come on. Right. I tell you, me nerves, my nerves are at me. I don't know what to say. Except Right, come on, come on, come on. Me nerves. Right. Right. Ah. Do 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 do. United, United. So, for anybody that's just joined us, Amrabat, Hoyland, Garnacho, Varane, Delo, Anthony, Shaw, Evans, Mainu, McTominay, and Onana started. The subs are Bannister, Kumbawala, Regalon, Wan-Bissaka, Gore, Hannibal, Palestri, Van der Beek, Rashford. Would you make any half-time changes? I certainly would. Don't think don't think Amrabat is going to last this game, to be quite honest with you. But we'll see. Hoyland needs to be doing much better. Garnacho's had some little bright spells. The defence has been mostly on top of it. But doing nothing going forward, unfortunately, though. That's the thing that we have and the problem that we have right now. Oh, I feel a draft coming on. Here we go. Second half is about to kick up. Right. Here we go. Fuck's sake. He's going to get sent off. Will you take him off? It's so fucking obvious. He's pulling jerseys again. Awful. Damn. Luke Shaw shouldn't have let that ball bounce. Oh, Nana with the save. Near post. Go on. Oh, go on. Right, lads, come on. Go on. What a ball! Go on! Oh, that was it. That was it. United had a chance there. That was a lovely ball. We need more. That could be the way, the route through. Alexander Arnold's always been a bit of a weak link. Well done, United. Come on. Just give us a second. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. Come on, United. They're frustrating the fans at Anfield, which is good, but that's a yellow card. Should be. Right, Liverpool players down injured gives me a bit of gap 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 Gakpo is coming on. Gakpo. We were linked to him as well, and Gravenberch. Never worked out. Well, Liverpool are making changes now. Liverpool bringing some bobsleigh off. Right, this is their opportunity. It's not a derby of old, but certainly interesting. Excuse me. Certainly interesting viewing. Surely he has to bring. I know Rashford's being poor, but surely he has to bring Rashford on at some stage. Onana with the save. Comfortable. Right, United pushing players forward. There's Onana taking this free kick. Just fucking built the ball up towards. The Liverpool crowd's getting very frustrated. Anfield crowd, I should say. This plays into our hands just once we keep this up, but we need to do more going forward. Eric Ten Hag is talking to his coaching staff. I'd bring Rashi on. Oh, they're piling it on now, though. Unlucky. They were. Manager has to change it up now. We need. That's so close. It's the closest they've gotten since the first half. Go on. What a ball. Go on. Go on. Yeah. Oh, that was a chance. Oh, I don't care. He'll get better. I hate the way fucking they're picking on their striker. Yeah, he should have probably done better there, but he's a young 19-year-old there and he's fucking trade. Like, he scored in the Champions League, he could score goals. It's just we're not creating enough for him anyway. He should be doing better holding the ball up, I will admit that, but you can't blame everything on him. Well done, Varane. Looks like Rashi is coming on. But who's he coming on for? Be interesting. Right, Rashford, this is your moment. This is your fucking moment. Go on. Go on, Talo. Oh, what a bleeding tackle. Go on. Give it! Go on! This match is brewing now. Oh, Nana with the save. Go on, Anthony. He's kept it in. What a ball. Oh, yes. McTominay. Garnacho. Right, come on, Rashford. Break that duck. We're going to have to find a way of scoring, though. Like, defensively, again, we've actually been decent. I don't want to jinx it because obviously we have a habit of conceding goals around this time. I would just love the ball to break for us and go on. Oh, if we were to nick, if this, as I said at the start, if this was to go the way I want it to go, I'll be fucking absolutely over the moon. Liverpool making more changes. Go on. Go on. Go on. Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You cleared it. Onana cleared it. Doesn't matter. Oh, this is it. Is this a panel? Let's see. No. No. Liverpool looking for something. Kill up. Onana. United are living a little bit dangerously here. Diaz is off. Nunez. About time, Onana. See, that's the ball. Go on. Right, I think there's a could be Palestri coming on. Hannibal's coming on as well for Anthony. Rightly so. Anthony's had a decent game today. Well done, lads. Go on. Right, come on, lads. This is it now, isn't it? Ah, they're gonna give it. No. If you give that, I mean, if you give that, that's a joke. All right. Woo! Go on. Go on. Ref. Luke Shaw with a yellow. Doesn't matter. We'll take it. If we manage to survive this, it'll be our first fucking draw this season. And against Liverpool, the way we've been playing, I'll take it. But I'm just hoping that everything I said comes true and we nick one right at the end. Come on, United. Leave it. Come on. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. You have to don't throw it away, right? Go on, Onana. Go on. Come on. Delow's being sent off for dissent. Fucking shocking. Disgusting. Wow. It's over. I mean, defensively, it was a great performance. Like, I'm not gonna knock it. We just have nothing going forward right now at the moment, but defensively, that was very good to come to Liverpool, being beaten 7-0 last season, 4-0 the season before that, to come out with a 0-0 draw, not concede any goals. Don't think the Low should have been sent off. Absolutely ridiculous decision by the ref. But that was a buoyant performance by this squad. We're just lacking up top at the moment. But United fans are singing. United fans seem happy. Who's me man of the match though? That's the thing. I think I'm gonna have to give it to Kobe Mainu, to be quite honest with you. He just looks so calm on the ball. And some of his passing was actually great. But we got our first draw of the season. Let's hope now we can push on, as we always keep saying. But Jesus, maybe, hopefully. So West Ham is the next game, and that's the 23rd of December. So the night before Christmas Eve. So come and join me, and then on St. Stephen's Day here, but Boxing Day in the UK, Man United play Aston Villa. So we got two tough games coming up, and then we have Nottingham Forest then after that. And then we got the third round FA Cup draw against Wigan in the third round there, as I said, away from home. So our next game is away. Then we've got the home game against Villa, an away game against Forest, and then away game against Wigan. And then we play Tottenham after that. So we don't have an easy run, but a lot of fans were fearful that we would get hammered today. Didn't happen. The players put in a great defensive performance, but it's still not good enough. We still need something going forward, and we'll see what the manager does with that. But anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you all for the next one.